Katie Price has said she's happy to have feral children who get dirty, saying it's how she was brought up. The 43-year-old has 5 children: Harvey, 19, Junior, 16, Princess, 14, Jett, 8 and 7-year-old Bunny, with 3 of her former partners, Dwight Yorke, Andre, and Kieran Hayler. Discussing what kind of mother she is, Katie explained that she loved bringing up her kids on her sprawling West Sussex home, formerly known as her Mucky Mansion. Speaking to Simon Thomas on his podcast Life Interrupted, which was recorded back in April, Katie began, "That's why I don't mind my kids being feral as much as I can get them to the stables. When you brought them up on a farm, it's literally they have goats feed or the horses to feed. I remember when I was young I got stuck on hay. I don't know why, but then they climbed the muck heap." The former glamour model then explained that childhood is short, so you have to let kids explore, and if they jump into muddy puddles then so be it. She continued, "Well, you know, they're there to get dirty. Kids, they're kids once, you know, so let them explore. Let them get dirty, let them splash in a muddy puddle. You know, when they got their wellies on, they test how deep the puddles are, and stuff like that, and I think that's how kids should be. They know more about bugs than me. They're so into their nature and stuff, and I think that's nice." It's not the first time that Katie has branded her kids feral, and in 2017, she hit back at critics who called her a bad mum. Katie's parenting. The mum of 5 is frequently criticized on social media for her mothering skills and previously left viewers gobsmacked when she showed Bunny her old glamour modeling shots during My Crazy Life. Defiant Katie told Now magazine at the time, "Listen, there are a lot of parents with 4-year-olds who still have dummies. I don't complain. My kids are dirty, they're feral, they're very happy and they enjoy life. I don't give a s what anybody says about my mothering skills. If anyone wants to complain about how I raise my kids, they need to get a life." Then in 2019, Katie shared footage of her feral kids, Bunny and Jett, enjoying a wild day out at the park that resulted in them vomiting on a dirt track. In the same Instagram video, she showed her youngest children with ex-Kieran Hayler running around a public playground barefoot and playing with a drain. Price's love life. Elsewhere, Katie promised that she'll never let anyone destroy her again in the same interview with Simon Thomas. The star said that she felt like she has been seen as the villain since her split from ex-husband Andre. Since then she's tried her best to change the public's perception of her, and one thing she's extremely proud of is trying to make online abuse illegal via Harvey's law. After her 19-year-old son Harvey suffered from vile comments online, she wanted to make a difference. She told Simon, "Do you know what? It's the first time in 10 years I'm in control of my life, and love me or hate me, if it wasn't for my situation I wouldn't have been able to start creating this Harvey's Law, and I'm all for helping people and using my position to be able to help others, especially like Harvey with a disability, and to raise more awareness and do what I can now. I'm lucky enough to have turned my life around. I am here, am switched on, and I feel brand new, and no one will ever destroy me again. You know, I've made mistakes in the past, of course I have, but then people don't realize I was suffering at the same time. There's always reasons why people do things and you rebel. I can only apologize that sometimes I acted the way I did because I was hurting and I didn't know how else to let it out. She added, I'm happy and I'm in a good place and no one is ever going to come near to destroy that again.